What if the key to more energy, sharper focus, and even a longer life wasn't about what you eat, but when you eat? Imagine your body carrying a hidden switch, one that unlocks powerful health benefits the moment you stop snacking. This isn't science fiction. It's the science of intermittent fasting. So why does simply skipping a meal trigger such profound changes inside us? Let's find out. Intermittent fasting, or IF, isn't a diet in the traditional sense. It's a pattern of eating. Instead of focusing on what you eat, it focuses on when. The most common method is the 16-8 approach, fasting for 16 hours, then eating within an 8-hour window. Others try the 5-2 method, eating normally 5 days a week and cutting calories drastically on 2. But here's the twist. Fasting isn't new. For thousands of years, humans have naturally fasted, whether for religious rituals, cultural traditions, or simply because food wasn't always available. Our bodies evolved to handle periods without eating. In fact, some scientists argue that our modern habit of constant snacking is what's unnatural. So, what happens inside your body when you fast? Blood sugar drops. After about 12 hours without food, your body uses up stored glucose and begins tapping into fat for energy. Insulin levels decrease. Lower insulin helps your body burn fat more efficiently. Cellular cleanup begins. Around the 16-hour mark, a process called autophagy kicks in. Think of it as your body's recycling system. Cells break down old, damaged components and reuse them. Hormones shift. Growth hormone levels rise, supporting muscle repair and fat metabolism. In short, fasting flips a metabolic switch. Instead of running on quick-burning sugar, your body shifts to a slower, steadier fuel: fat. This metabolic flexibility is linked to a cascade of health benefits. 1. Weight management. Intermittent fasting can help reduce overall calorie intake without strict dieting. Studies show it may be as effective as traditional calorie restriction, but often easier to stick with. 2. Heart health. Fasting has been linked to lower blood pressure, improved cholesterol levels, and reduced inflammation, all key factors in cardiovascular health. 3. Blood sugar control. For people at risk of type 2 diabetes, intermittent fasting may improve insulin sensitivity and stabilize blood sugar levels. 4. Longevity potential. Animal studies suggest fasting can extend lifespan by reducing oxidative stress and improving cellular repair. While human research is still ongoing, the early evidence is promising. 5. Reduced inflammation. Chronic inflammation is linked to conditions like arthritis, asthma, and even cancer. Fasting appears to lower inflammatory markers in the body. Visual cue. Imagine animated cells sweeping up debris, arteries unclogging, and fat stores shrinking like melting ice cubes. The brain, surprisingly, may benefit the most. Sharper focus. Many people report mental clarity during fasting. Biologically, this makes sense. Fasting increases production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that supports learning and memory. Neuroprotection. Animal studies suggest fasting may protect against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer, AS, and Parkinson, ES, by reducing oxidative stress and promoting cellular repair. Mood regulation. Some research indicates fasting can balance neurotransmitters, potentially improving mood and resilience to stress. Think of it this way. When food was scarce, our ancestors needed to stay alert to hunt and survive. Fasting may trigger that same evolutionary adaptation, sharpening the mind when the stomach is empty. But wait, doesn't skipping meals slow down your metabolism? Surprisingly, short-term fasting does the opposite. Studies show metabolism may actually increase slightly during fasting, thanks to adrenaline and growth hormone. Another myth: fasting equals starvation. Starvation is uncontrolled and harmful. Fasting, by contrast, is intentional, time-limited and balanced with adequate nutrition. And no, you don't need to fast every day to see benefits. Even occasional fasting can trigger positive changes. Of course, intermittent fasting isn't for everyone. Children, pregnant women, people with eating disorders, or those with certain medical conditions should avoid it unless supervised by a healthcare professional. For others, the adjustment period can bring side effects: hunger, irritability, or fatigue. These usually fade as the body adapts. The key is listening to your body and choosing a method that fits your lifestyle. If you're curious about trying intermittent fasting, here are some tips. Start gradually. Begin with a 12-hour fast and extend as comfortable. Stay hydrated. Water, black coffee, and unsweetened tea are your allies. Prioritize nutrition. When you do eat, focus on whole foods, lean proteins, vegetables, healthy fats, and complex carbs. Be consistent. Your body thrives on routine. Pair with lifestyle habits. Sleep, exercise, and stress management amplify the benefits. Intermittent fasting isn't a magic bullet, but it is a powerful reminder that sometimes less is more. By giving our bodies time to rest from constant eating, we may unlock ancient biological mechanisms that support health, clarity, and resilience. So the next time you feel that familiar growl in your stomach, consider this. Maybe your body isn't asking for food, it's asking for a break.